Let me tell you something. The main problem with the Nigerian fuel subsidy regime is not the fact that as a country we pay fuel subsidy. Not necessarily. The major challenge with Nigerian fuel subsidy program is the fact that almost 70% of the entire Nigerian fuel subsidy regime is outright criminality. The Nigerian fuel subsidy program comprises or consists of almost 70% fraud and criminality. So much so that if in Nigeria today we have competent and sincere leadership that is accountable and transparent and is able to take out the criminal component of that fuel subsidy program, Nigeria can afford to pay fuel subsidy. Subsidy is paid in different countries in different forms. Even in the Western world, we are not the first. But then again, if we as a people have decided in good faith that we want to do away with the entire fuel subsidy program, the Lord be with us. But the mistake that you will be making as a Nigerian is believing that somewhere in your heart that the criminal component of this fuel subsidy regime will be taken out by the same criminals. Sweetheart, it would not work. It would not happen. Yes. So everything that you see going on today, we have saved 1 trillion for we have saved 1 billion, refinery will work in 2019, it will work in 2022. Complete theater, stage performance, tampan stage show. That is what you are watching. Money that will be used as prayer points for politicians. After all, the major subsidy that Nigeria has been paying and continues to suffer under, the most devastating subsidy that this country has been paying, that has brought the nation to its knees and continues to bleed Nigeria, is not fuel subsidy. The most painful subsidy in Nigeria is the subsidization of the lives of politicians. The subsidy that is paid on the lives of the political elites, their families, and their cronies. So when will that one be taken out? Oh, so it is only the subsidy that helps the poor that we should talk about. But the subsidy that helps the rich and the politicians to continue, basically in Nigeria, the poor are the subsidy for the rich. The poor are the gift that continues giving, subsidizes the lives of the politicians so that they continue to live in luxury, affluence, and their panache for no work done. You had it in the video that is circulating recently, where the president of the Senate is caught on hot mic telling his fellow lawmakers that as we are proceeding on this recess, on this vacation, prayer points, money have been sent into your inboxes so that it can help you to rest well. Mind you, this is a Senate that was inaugurated in June, and they are proceeding on recess in August, barely 2 months later. And on your inauguration as lawmakers, of course, there have been budgetary provision for certain allowances, furniture, wardrobe, these SUVs are to be given to them and all that. But barely 2 months later, as you are going on recess, prayer points have also been added to help your rest. So the question will be, who will now send our own prayer point, me and you who are average Nigerian citizens? But then again, I don't blame them. Even the current leadership of the country, the current Nigerian leader, is sitting on a subsidy package that he has been enjoying for years. As a former governor of a state, you make sure that you put yourself on a pensions package that does not only include you having bulletproof SUVs that are changeable every 3 or 4 years and having houses in choice areas in Abuja or Lagos or wherever state you are from, but also that includes a clause that there is provision for overseas medical treatment for an unspecified number of family members, for goodness sake. Nigerian politicians. A person who superintended over a state that has an IGR that is more than 30 states put together, one of the largest economies in Africa, where health insurance could have been provided for all citizens of the state or Medicare. But in your own clause as a former governor, there is overseas medical treatment for you and unspecified number of your family members. Look at Nigerian politicians. And in any case, even as they continue to ascend the ladder of politics or their career, or you take a higher political office, they do not do away. It does not stop or discontinue the formal package. So you continue to enjoy the severance and the pension while you continue to grow in the political office. So if you are a former governor, you are enjoying that gratuity or severance and pension. If you are fortunate to go to the Senate, you are receiving prayer points. Your life good. Everything soft for you. Then Nigerian average citizens who are supposed to be talking or fighting the battle of their lives are busy majoring in the minor. Some Nigerians know how to pay attention to non-essentials. Our local, this, that, our ethnicity, our tribe, our religion. Sure, that one a story with the talk. When the rubber meets the road, as it is already happening now in Nigeria, all these challenges you are seeing simmering around the country, around the sub-region, the continent, and the world, when push comes to shove, everybody in Nigeria will sit up and do the right thing. Because Nigeria will do the right thing after doing every other thing. At that point, and the time has already come, we are in it, where it will no longer be a battle between political parties or